Morning, y'all. It's Josh Runner for PokeJacks. Hope you're having a terrific Thursday. I'm going to be talking about shipping and 904 PokeJacks. If you don't know, yes, I own a online store. One of the thousands, or trying to do good things. But besides that, talk about shipping. So I charge a flat rate based off of what the item particularly is. Most things flat rate $5, and I'm not. My opinion, I don't think I'm doing shoddy shipping, or I want to say, let me grab this and cover the information, but typically this is kind of what gets shipped out. Nothing crazy, but I can't get that centered. I suck today. But yeah, this is basically the box I send out, and this is the new Gengar deck box. So I charged $5 shipping. And I'm still eating a little bit of that, but still the margin, it's still a small margin gain. But I've got feedback like, hey, why are you charging shipping? Or hey, why can't shipping be free? Maybe down the line, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. It's just depending where you're at in the world. If you're in Jacksonville, it's not too terrible. But if you're all the way across, all the way over to San Diego or California or whatever, shipping's a little bit more expensive. I think $5, in my opinion, $5 is not a bad price. Like I said, it's really, if I take how much I'm buying boxes from like Uline, how much shipping is and how much I'm charging the product, I'm still maybe margining between $1, $3 a box. So it's I don't think it's too terribly expensive. I think a lot of people sometimes forget the analytics involved with it. What material costs, how much does it cost to ship, and how much the product is selling for. But that's just my feedback, my take on it. Would I love to be Amazon and offer free shipping? Absolutely. I mean, technically, you're still kind of paying for it. Depending on what you use, Amazon and Amazon Prime, you make it up, or if you don't use it a lot, you don't make it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure most folks that use Amazon Prime, they make it up. Like they use it. Like, heck, I use Amazon Prime. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't think that's an unfair price for a flat rate of $5. But I could be wrong. Please let me know. Comment. I'd love to be able to supply free shipping. If there's something I'm missing, please let me know. I use Shippo. I think that's pretty reliable, pretty fair cost with shipping. But yeah, let me know what you think. Please comment. Am I crazy charging $5 shipping? The website going live again. It's going well. Haven't had too many issues yet. Still getting stuff from my distro. Obviously not TCG item. Well, it's Pokemon related, but not card based yet. I do have capabilities of other TCGs, just it's just the stuff that nobody wants, but that's fine. I'll still buy it, still try to move it. Most of the items I am putting on there that come from distro, I'm actually offering it for the most part, at a distro price, maybe just a little bit, but some of it's way under MSRP. I look at the distro price, I look at Amazon, either I try to meet Amazon price or I'm below Amazon price. Some of these items, there's one particular item I bought, it was $69, give or take, right? And TCG player, it's like $45. So, yep, definitely losing out, $20 there. Because, why would anybody buy even I put it at $60, $69 a box, when it sells on TCG player for $45, who's going to want to pay $20 more? But trying to build that spin history, keep on showing them, hey, look at me, try to compete with everybody else. There's a lot of folks out there. I'm honored and blessed to even get distro as an e-commerce. Took a lot of work, showing numbers and showing Japanese sales, and just kind of explaining why I want to do what I want to do. I think one of the emails I sent to them, explaining the purpose behind it, and I don't know if that played a role in it or it was just the sheer numbers of Japanese items I sold, but and Korean and all that other stuff. But super blessed, and you know, it's, you know, to me it's a privilege to be able to get that, especially in today's market and current state. So way off topic. Shipping, yep. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I think $5 is a fair deal, or fair price, should I say, especially, you know, knowing that, hey, I'm still eating some of that cost with shipping. You know, try to be, you know, customer friendly, you know, support the customers. You know, $1 margin is $1 more than I had before, and everything I use, especially when it's coming from, you know, the Japanese side of the house, yes, it goes back to some of the Japanese stock. Obviously tariffs suck. You know, I got people complaining about that, like, hey, why did that go up? I'm like, hey, you know, the tariffs a thing. 15%, well, 18.5%, you know, tariff and you know, customs fee. Yeah, you know, it adds up. Plus shipping's not cheap either. So I know it's difficult times. Nobody wants to pay expensive prices for, you know, English. Nobody wants to pay, definitely doesn't want to pay expensive prices for Japanese and Korean and simplified Chinese. I get it. It's a difficult time, especially being a new business, especially, you know, small business trying to make its way. But I'm still here, still fighting, still kicking. But yeah, if you support 904 PokeJacks, you know, trying to, you know, beef up Wix and add coupon codes and free shipping for, you know, loyalty points, all that cool stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out, you know, make things, you know, reward people and all that good stuff. But appreciate you tuning in. Y'all have a great day and stay safe out there.